Hi guys, hope everyone's having a nice day so far. So I'll get straight to the point of the video. Well, kind of. A video's not a video unless I babble. But anyways, I've gotten lots of questions all the time by friends and family who are always asking, is it hard to start a YouTube channel? Or how do you start a YouTube channel? And I figured this would make a great video because I'm sure a lot of you, if you're watching this and don't have a YouTube channel of your own, I'm sure you've thought like, could I do this? Like, it looks really fun. So today I'm going to share with you my honest opinions on starting a YouTube channel and 8 tips that might help you along the way. So first off, I will answer the question that I get asked quite often is it hard to start a YouTube channel? My answer is no. I feel like if you have never made a YouTube video before and you watch them regularly, they look really hard. They do. I remember before I started, I was like, gosh, it looks so hard. But to be honest, it's really not, you guys. So if you've been thinking of starting one or if it looks fun to you, give it a try. Like, go jump right into it because anyone can do it, honestly. Okay, so tip number 1 I have for you guys is don't invest a lot of money right away. So here's how I started off. I started off filming on my iPhone. For light, I filmed in front of a window. So honestly, guys, really, I mean, right now I do use artificial lighting. However, when I first started, I just sat in front of a window and natural light is the best lighting. So you don't need to buy any fancy lights or anything like that when you're first starting off. Same thing, camera. If you have a smartphone, most likely your camera will be just fine starting off. That way you can make a couple videos, see if you like it, see if it's something like, okay, I want to keep doing this. Because if you go off right the back and spend like hundreds and hundreds of dollars buying a camera and a tripod and all of that stuff, and then you make a few videos and you're like, it's not as fun as I thought it would be, or you just changed your mind, that's a lot of money to go out the window. Same thing with the tripod. Guys, I took a TV tray for the longest time and just stacked up a bunch of boxes and put my phone up on that. And honestly, right now, I still use my iPhone 7 to film. I still have not purchased a fancy camera. So that just goes to show you that you don't need to be rich to start a YouTube channel. Tip number 2 is don't stress about what you want your channel to be like. So I actually started a YouTube channel because I became a unique presenter and I wanted a way to share my products with people. So I was like, perfect, I'll make a YouTube channel. I mean, granted, I've always been into like fashion and beauty and all of that stuff, but I did not go into YouTube wanting to be like a beauty guru, you know what I mean? I just wanted to share my products. And once I kept making videos and I watched videos, I'm like, oh, I really want to get into, you know, other products. And I got more into trying different things. And then I was like, gosh, I like fashion. Why don't I do fashion videos? And recently I've kind of been doing some paranormal story times just because those are the videos I like to watch. I try to make videos that I myself like to watch. So when you're starting off, don't worry, like you can kind of morph your channel along the way. Chances are people watching your videos are most likely watching because they like you or they like your personality or they like the way you do your videos. So don't worry too much about, you know, oh, I started my channel off as, you know, a makeup channel, so I have to stick with that. You can branch off and pretty much create whatever content you want as long as it's something you like. Tip number 3 is watch other YouTubers. Watch as many YouTube videos as you can. That is the one thing I did, and actually what gave me the idea to start a channel is I really loved watching YouTube videos. So the more and more I watched it, the more I'm like, oh, I would love to do that. So you can get inspiration, you can learn, you can get ideas, and it'll kind of help give you an idea of kind of how to go about it. You know, what do you want to say in the beginning of your videos? How do you want to edit them type thing? So yes, if you are not already, just watch as many YouTube videos as you can. You will learn from them. Tip number 4 is kind of once you've already created your channel, and this tip is be supportive, don't be spammy. So I'm sure if you've read any comments on YouTube videos, or if you are, oh, there's a fly flying around here. Or if you already are a creator, then I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about, is those people who literally just write one generic comment like, you know, oh, loved it, great video, please sub to my channel. Or people have even gotten creative where they write a long thing like, oh my gosh, I love your personality, blah, blah, blah. And then all the way at the end, they say, please support me and subscribe to my channel. Which I totally understand. Starting off on a channel when you're small, sometimes you get desperate. You just are like, just look at my videos, you know what I mean? Just check me out. So I understand the reason behind it. However, I I personally don't think that's the way to go about it. Anytime I get comments like that where they're really generic and they basically just want me to support their channel or subscribe to their channel, it just really puts me off. And sometimes I don't even approve those comments just because it's like, come on, you know? I guess to me it's just not very genuine. It's like, did you even watch my video? You know what I mean? So if you are starting off, don't spam people's videos with comments like that, like, oh, subscribe to me, support me, you know what I mean? Instead, what you can do is just be supportive of other people. Watch their videos, actually comment productive things or, you know, something that really had to do with that video. Give them ideas, you know, if you are watching them and you're like, oh my gosh, I would love if this person would just make this kind of tutorial, or oh my gosh, I think this person would be great at this. Be genuine in your comments, you know what I mean? And that is how you gain like true camaraderie on YouTube. I have so many YouTube friends who we started off, you know, I watched one of their videos and I was like, oh my gosh, like I love your hair, I love this part of the video. And then in return, they checked out my channel and they actually happened to like it, or vice versa. I've had people comment on my videos something genuine or something like sweet, and so then I'm like, oh, I click on theirs and I see, oh, they have a channel, and checked out their videos. So then we both ended up subscribing to each other, and not only that, but when their videos show up, I actually watch it because I feel like I know them, and vice versa. So summing this tip up, be supportive rather than spammy. Especially when you're first starting off, I guarantee you, you will attract true followers who just genuinely enjoy watching you. Tip number 5 is promote your YouTube channel on your other social medias. If you are a Snapchat queen, then promote your channel on there. Say, you know, when you put out a new video, do a little snap like, hey guys, guess what? You know, I just uploaded a new video, this is what it is. If you are more of an Instagram person, post a picture having to do with the video you just put up and just say like, hey guys, like a new video just went up. If you are more into Facebook, post a link to your video. That way your friends and family and followers have a better chance of knowing when you post a new video. Tip number 6 is be consistent. And this one, honestly, is probably, I would say, the hardest part of YouTube is being consistent. When I first started, I really had no rhyme or reason like when or how often I was posting videos. Sometimes I would do one once a week for a couple weeks. Sometimes I wouldn't do one for a month or two. And that is one thing I regret doing. I regret not, you know, having a schedule like, okay, I'm gonna make one video a week or one video every other week. Or if you have spare time on your hands, pick certain days that you upload, like, oh, you know, I upload on Tuesdays and Sundays. Either way, just be consistent, because I did notice once I started posting once every single week is when my channel really started to grow more. So yes, just be consistent, whatever you decide. And if you only want to do once a month, that's totally cool, like, but keep up with it type thing, you know what I mean? I don't know, that's just something that personally I noticed that helped my channel grow. Tip number 7 is be patient. You guys might have heard this before, but honestly, the first 100 subscribers is the hardest. And that sounds silly, and that almost sounds like it doesn't make sense, because it's like, well, you know, it shouldn't matter how many subscribers you have, that controls how fast you get more. Honestly, the first 100 took me, I really don't remember, a really long time though. I think almost a year, I want to say. So if you've been making a couple videos, or if you've been going at it for a couple months and you only have a few subscribers, don't worry, just be patient and keep doing you. And honestly, try not to worry so much about subscribers, because if you like doing it and if you like making the videos and it makes you happy, then that will come across, and then in time you will get more subscribers, you will get more views. So I know it's really hard and it can be really discouraging. You've been working so hard for so long and you aren't seeing your subscribers grow, but just keep going, keep going. And if you're watching this and you're kind of at that point where you're like, oh, like, should I quit? Just keep going, keep going. And tip number 8 is pretty cliche, but honestly, just be yourself. Like, I happen to be a very like loud, you know, hyper energetic, bubbly person, which is typically, you know, a lot of YouTubers are like that. But if you're not like that, that is okay. People are gonna wanna see you how you are. And there's so many big YouTubers who aren't, you know, everybody's different. If you just stick to your true personality and how you really are in real life, it's gonna be so much easier down the road. I feel like that is kind of one thing I did a little bit in the beginning of my channel too, is I really didn't want to come off as like, nah, like your typical YouTuber. However, that's kind kind of how I am in real life. So if you watch some of my first YouTube videos, I kind of tried to keep it a little more toned down. But after like 1 or 2 videos of doing that, I was like, no, like it's too hard and it made it not as fun. So then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit in front of the camera and pretend I'm talking to my friends, which is the easiest way to kind of be yourself. If you're kind of struggling like, well, I don't know how to act, or if you don't really know who you are yet, then just literally sit in front of your camera and pretend like you're talking to your best friend. And however you are that way is your true self, you know, because you're always yourself around your friends or family. So yeah, that is my last tip, is to just be yourself, however you are. Alrighty guys, so that will do it. Those are my tips in starting a YouTube channel. And like I said in the beginning, it really is not hard, you guys. If it's something that you really think is fun or you really are excited to start or try out, it really is not that hard. Like I said, the hardest part is just being consistent and keeping up with it. And there will be times where you're like, I don't feel like making a video, or I don't feel like doing this anymore. And that's okay too. I've totally been through periods where I'm like, oh, you know, I'm so busy, like I really don't have time to do this anymore, should I quit? And I'll get inspiration from watching another YouTuber. As a matter of fact, my friend David that I actually went to high school with, he has a YouTube channel. I'll link his channel down below. He's really awesome, has a great personality, he's funny, he makes cool videos. But he always motivates me all the time because he's always like, no, keep going. And then when I watch his videos, I'm like, I better keep going. So find a fellow YouTuber to help motivate you, someone who's trying to grow just like you are, and that way you guys can kind of motivate each other and just keep going, and well, first you gotta just do it, and second you gotta just keep going. So yeah, anyways, I'm rambling now, but hopefully this helped you out. Like this video if you're gonna start a YouTube channel, or if this video gave you inspiration to keep going with your channel. I hope everyone has a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone you're in right now, and I will see you in my next video.